And now more on Team Singapore's medal chances at the SEA Games. We're joined live by Olympian and former national swimmer Mark Chay, as well as our reporter Alif Amsyar. All right, Mark, let's start with you. As my colleague Dawn mentioned just now, Singapore expected to dominate in the pool again. What do you think of our chances in swimming at these Games?
Yes, good evening. I think it's been a very different kind of campaign leading up to the Southeast Asian Games. You know, with the SEA Games having been postponed 1 year, we're still like understanding how COVID-19 has affected the preparations of our athletes. You know, it'll be the first time that Singapore will see the swim team being helmed by our newly appointed national head coach Gary Tan. And we look forward to veteran performances from Hua Ting Wen, her sister Jing Wen, at sprint sensation Tiong Jing Wei, and of course Amanda Lim, who is defending her 50 free title for the amazing 6th time. You know, we are also encouraged to see the pipeline of young swimmers, which speaks volumes about our club and development programs at like clubs like Chinese Swimming Club, Aquatech, and of course the Singapore Sports School. And I believe that we will see some standout performances from breaststroker Maximilian Ang and rookie Adi Asman in the freestyle events. So one thing we can definitely expect is for our swimmers to be ramped up and ready to go.
Alif, you just heard what Mark had to say. For other events that Singapore is also expected to do well, so pencak silat, fencing and table tennis, how would you rate their chances?
Right, so you're absolutely right. Beyond the performance in the pool, just as Mark shared, you know, these are the sports where Singapore are perennial favourites in. So take fencing, for example. This year we have 2 Olympians in the ranks, so in Kiriatikana as well as Amita Berthier, both, you know, bringing their experience from the Tokyo Olympics, which will be very handy when they compete in Hanoi. At the last SEA Games, Singapore clinched 13 medals, including 4 golds. So certainly the team will be looking to emulate their performance from the 2019 Games, especially in the women's fencing events. Now, when it comes to table tennis, you know, we will see a new generation of paddlers. So gone are the days of the successful veterans, Yu Mingyu, Feng Tianwei for this year's SEA Games. And the younger team, you know, Clarence Chu will be taking charge. They will be eager to make their first, or make a mark at their first SEA Games for some of them. Singapore will be coming into the Games as defending champions for 3 events, including the men's singles, women's singles, as well as the women's team event. It's also worth to note that from the last SEA Games, the stars of the show were the debutants. You know, they pulled all sorts of surprises and pulling upsets, right? So this year, given that more than half of the Team Singapore contingent are first-timers, we hope that will be the case as well. Already we've seen 17-year-old diver Avirtham, you know, clinching Singapore's first medal at the Games.
All right, back to you, Mark. Picking up from that, swimmers' preparations for the Games, how would you rate that as well?
Well, I think the swimmers are looking very good, considering, you know, how they've had to manage the struggles and pool time and trainings for during the pandemic. You know, that I see them at the pool. They're hungry. They want some quality racing. They can't wait to get on the blocks and hit the water. It'll be interesting to see how our 4 national servicemen, Joseph Schooling, Hua Cheng Wen, Jonathan Tan, and Mikael do. I mean, they had a trials earlier in the month and they look fast, okay? And I think they want to stand on the blocks and sing the Majulah Singapura once more. You know, it's been quite a while. What's new are our 3 swimmers, Ga Jing Hui, Christy Chiu, and debutant Letitia Sim, who are based in the US, and I believe we'll see some fast times from them.
Well, thanks for that. Former national swimmer Mark Chay and our sports specialist reporter Alif Amsyar.